In this presentation, we are going to look at the water energy nexus, a marriage of convenience. We will look at the concept, water systems energy needs, energy systems water needs, the vulnerability of the energy sector to water constraints, and concluding remarks. The concept of water energy nexus tries to investigate the relationship between the water used for energy production, that is both primary energy and electricity production, and energy consumed during the extraction, purification, heating or cooling, and disposal of water. All forms of energy production consumes water directly or indirectly, and energy is also needed during the extraction and all processes of water. During extraction, energy is needed to pump water from our aquifers and surface waters, and also transport them to our various treatment plants. In our treatment plants, lots of energy is used to process this water before it is distributed to our homes and factories or industries, also depending on energy. In our homes, we need energy to cool or heat this water before we use them. After use, energy is needed to convey this wastewater to our treatment plants before it is also processed and disposed of into the environment. It could be seen here that all forms of water, the water cycle depends heavily on energy for it to function. The energy sector also rely heavily on water before it can function. We need water for energy extraction, that is fossil fuels, coal, oil and gas. After it is extracted, it needs to be refined, which also have processes that depend largely on water. Bioenergy sources also need water for irrigation, or even if it's rain-fed, it needs water to grow. And then the processes of turning these biofuels into energy also need water. It is transported to various centers where it is needed. That depends on energy. And then our thermoelectric plants also need water for cooling purposes. Hydroelectric plants also rely basically on water to turn the turbines. So all the energy systems and processes and various stages also rely heavily on water in order to function well. Now the next slide shows the vulnerability of energy to water constraints. Here we see list of incidents that happen around the world, and because of lack of water. The basic issue here is that in all these instances, electricity plants have to shut down, maybe hydro generation plants have to shut down, or thermoelectric plants have to shut down, or reduce energy output because of lack of water. These are a few of them, and there are several instances that happened around the world, which probably most of us know of it already. Like Hurricane Sandy, that shut down both the water and energy systems in the US. Now, to conclude, policymakers have to realize the importance of the water energy nexus and the trade-offs that they have to make when designing or drafting water and energy policies. We have to look at the gains that we get from biofuels for being less carbon dioxide emitting factors. Not only that, but we also have to look at its effects on water security. We also have to look at the electric cars, whether we can afford them in certain places where water is scarce. The water energy nexus also have impact on other sectors of the economy, the environment, and it need to be considered anytime water or energy policy is being drafted. These are my references. I thank you for listening, and I will take your questions.